With us now is Sean Gregory, senior sports editor for Time Magazine. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Chip.
So is there a black cloud hanging over Happy Valley as far as you're concerned?
Surely there is. There has to be. This has been a terrible scandal, but today is a day where that cloud can start to lift. Kind of life going on at Penn State. You saw that at the pep rally last night. The school's been and the students have been getting behind everybody. And so this is a really, really good chance to move forward for the school.
When they do move forward, how much of a restriction are the NCAA sanctions going to be, and how much of a difficulty is it going to be for the football program to rebuild?
It's going to be hard. There's no doubt about that. Kids want to compete for national championships. They want to play in bowl games. They want this glory. And going to Penn State, there's a lot of opportunity there. But that's one thing they're not going to be able to get. So, yes, it's going to be a huge recruiting challenge for new coach Bill O'Brien.
You've made a really interesting point in your columns in Time where you have said this is really unfair to the guys who are playing football there now. They had nothing to do with this, and their careers could really be, they might not play in a bowl game, they can't compete for a national championship. You suggested that maybe they should have waited 4 years. Tell me about that.
Well, I have no problem with the NCAA punishing the Penn State football program based on the results of the free report, which is a very, pretty solid document. However, why not wait 4 years so that the kids that are there now who had nothing to do with this don't get adversly affected.
And the ones who come in 4 years from now, they know what they're getting into.
They know, so it's kind of grandfathering it in a little bit. So, right, if you're a high school student, now you know what you're getting into. Whereas now, the kids there now, they're totally messed up.
Sean, historically speaking, when a school faces sanctions like the NCAA has imposed here, how long does it take them to come back, and can they?
They can. It's very, very hard. SMU is kind of the standard on this. They actually had the death penalty. Their program in the late 80s for 2 years was gone. They still kind of haven't gotten over it. They really, really struggled. However, if you look at other sports, Kentucky basketball, for example, the sanctions weren't as difficult against them, but they came back to glory. But when the kids that were first there after the sanctions, they weren't very good, but they overachieved. So they were kind of a school, they had their numbers retired. So the kids that are there, they're part of a rebuilding process that can be part of something special, and that's motivation for them.
Great. Sean Gregory, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And for more college action, catch the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame taking on the Midshipmen of Navy live from Ireland. It all begins at 9 a.m. Eastern right here on CBS.
Don't want to miss that.